Hi everybody, sorry, it was my birthday. Welcome to Bradman365. I believe that this is for days 87, 88, and 89. Sorry about that. Amazing things happen when it's your birthday. You get really busy, especially when so much stuff is going on. I hope that you saw my, I sat down and talked to Harry Shearer. Well, I didn't sit down. We were at a party and I stood there and talked to him, and a friend of mine recorded the conversation for me. And maybe you can hear it, maybe you can't. I apologize if you can't, but I was just gonna say, hey, there I am. There's Harry Shearer. Just deal with it. So that's how that works. It has been raining today, all day today, in Brooklyn, New York, everywhere, Manhattan, and I went into town today to watch a movie at the Directors Guild Theater. Went to go see The American. My friend Chris Grace said, hey, do you want to go? I have a ticket. And I said, that would be fantastic. And we went, and it was a very interesting movie. It was very slow at times, but it's still a good movie. George Clooney, you did a good job with that movie. So I guess I should get you up to speed on my birthday. Fantastic time on my birthday. Went out on Friday night after the My Damn Channel party. Had a great time. Went to a couple different bars, hung out with some different people. Saturday is kind of a lounge around day in the morning. And then Saturday night we did a web show. I think a lot of you guys actually tuned in and watched the web show. Justin was here, I was here. We did a web show for an hour or so. And then Saturday night we went to the Pit, the People's Improv Theater, for the finale of Sketch Prov 2010. And the people who won Sketch Prov, well, the two finalists were Swords and Inside Joke Films, and they're both really awesome. Inside Joke Films actually has their own YouTube channel, so I'm gonna put Inside Joke Films YouTube channel link on the bottom of the page. I don't think Swords has one. I'm gonna talk to Bradford and those guys from Swords and make sure they get one, because they won, and they won last year, so they're reigning champions. And if you saw the performance last night, or not last night, Saturday night, you would realize it was an amazing performance. And then Sunday, I did some odds and ends and forgot to take my camera with me. Like, I had even put my camera in my pocket Saturday night to do stuff, but all we were doing was watching theater, and then we went drinking, and I was just so into my birthday stuff that it's one of those things where I don't want to pull out my camera all the time. That's why I'm not as good as Shay Carl and those guys when it comes to vlogging. Because Shay Carl will sit there and just film the camera all the time, and for me, I feel like that just detracts from stuff, because I want to spend time with my friends. I don't want to always be doing stuff all the time with my camera in front of me. I want to take a break from doing that, because that's all I do a lot of times. So I guess that's me. Thank you for those people who sent me wonderful birthday presents. The one person I got a card from, thank you, Michael. That was awesome. Michael actually sent me a Kmart gift card, and it was awesome because I had bought a pair of shoes at Walmart in Iowa the day I left. The day I went away to come here to New York, which is less than 2 weeks ago, maybe less than 3 weeks ago. And I had a hole in them, like earlier this week. And then today it was raining, pouring down rain. And of course, my feet were wet because there's a big hole in the bottom of my shoes. So good job, because they were like Massimo. They were like a decent brand of shoes. They were a decent brand name. Like, I swear they were like Massimo. And I was so surprised because they were $15 shoes. I'll give you, they're like $15 skater shoes. They were Massimo shoes. And I was like, wow, Walmart, good job. I wore them, and yeah, they had a hole. They wore a hole in the bottom in less than 2 weeks. So there you go. So if anybody's watching from Walmart, way to go on the shoes. Or if anybody's watching from Massimo, way to go on the shoes. So I got these shoes now. See them? These are my Kmart shoes that I got They're boots. I'm just gonna wear those from now on. That's it. I feel good. I went to the Pop-Tart store today too because I was in Fashion Avenue. I'm looking for fabric for a project I'm working on, and I just went the wrong way. I don't know what happened. I was doing the math in my head wrong. Like I was like, oh, I got to go to 40th Street, so that's on the other side of Times Square, and I'm saying that while I'm on 38th Street, and I'm going, oh, okay, I got to go to 42nd, and then 2 more down. I don't know. I got messed up where I was in Times Square today, and so then I just ended up somehow in Pop-Tart land or Pop-Tart world. And it was just exactly what I thought it was. It was a total waste of my time. I was like, wow, like somebody tried to charge me $5 for a brownie that was made out of Pop-Tarts. And I was like, I don't need that, because I'm sure my mom would be very happy to make up a batch of her famous banana cookies or brownies or something and send them to me. So we'll see on that. Mom, if you're watching the show, that would be wonderful. So tonight is my friend Grace's birthday. Grace Helbig, you can actually follow her. I'll put some link, either her Twitter or her YouTube or something down below. You can follow Gracie, and it's her birthday tonight, so we're gonna go out and hang out for her birthday, and that's it. I'll be back tomorrow. You know what? I'm gonna take the camera with me tomorrow on my fashion adventure as I explore Fashion Avenue, because I gave up today. It was too much work. I gave up today. But I'm getting curtains for the new Bradman show. So we're getting like a backdrop and some stuff. And I need to go find some curtains that I think would look good for the show. And a couch and a desk and stuff like that for the new show. So I'll take you guys with me tomorrow. So that's it for today, though. So I got 3 days covered. 87, 88, 89. This is Bradman365. Have a wonderful rest of the day.